Hello, students. I'm so happy that we're back. This starts our part Module 2, in which we start tapping onto what is magical power. So what does it mean to practice magic? When we speak of magic, we mean the transformation that occurs when a witch, wizard, shaman, or other magic worker uses his or her power to shape energy in order to accomplish an objective in the physical or non-physical world, or both. When a witch does a magic spell, she doesn't send sparks flying from her fingertips, nor does she levitate objects and hurl them through space. That's pure Hollywood. Instead, she attunes her own innate ability with forces of nature to elicit a series of controlled coincidences that will achieve her desired result. She moves, bends, or otherwise alters the flow of energy in the universe to bring about a condition that will benefit her or someone else. Each person who decides to take up the practice of magic has reasons for doing so. Before you begin performing spells, spend some time thinking about why spellcasting is important to you and what you hope to achieve by engaging in this practice. Write your thoughts in your book of shadows. Putting something in writing helps you to clarify your thoughts. Begin to define what you believe. Do you seek out magic as a way to escape from the mundane aspects of life? Are you mainly concerned about making changes in your personal life, like love, career, money? Or do you want to deepen your spiritual connection to the universe? Do you intend to obtain practical results or to enhance your intuition? Most likely your goals will include a combination of all these things and maybe more. The Law of Three. Ethical spell workers abide by what's known as the Law of Three. This means that whatever intention and energy someone sends out returns, like a boomerang, to the sender threefold. This is a strong deterrent against mischief, manipulation, or other deceptive practices. By the Wiccan law Jamas, imperfect love and imperfect trust, A words the Wiccan Rede fulfill, and J Nam do what J will. What J send forth comes back to thee, so ever mind the law of three. Follow this with mind and heart, Mary J meet and Mary J part. It is been said that the only constant is change. We observe change all around us all the time. The rising sun changes night to day. The setting sun changes day to night. Wind changes the face of the mountain. Rain changes the depth of the river, which wears away the rocks to carve the valley. Fire changes substance to ash. Planet Earth is constantly shifting, spinning, revolving, and renewing itself. The purpose of doing magic is to create change intentionally. When you cast a spell, you bring about change in some facet of your life and the world around you. When you cast a circle, as we will learn to do later on in Module 3, you change a room or a grove of trees into a sacred temple. When you build an altar, you change a table or other surface into the stage upon which you interact with other forces and entities. When you consecrate a magic tool, you change an ordinary stick or a wine glass into an instrument of divine will. You possess the power to change just about anything in your life. As quantum physics has demonstrated, when you focus your attention on something, your energy influences the behavior of the molecules that you are watching, even though you can actually see them. Focusing on something causes molecules to collect in the area where you direct your attention. What this means is you quite literally change whatever you observe. That's magic. The goal and the challenge is to use magic with conscious awareness and intent. So spells are a way to do this. So where does magical power originate? We live in a magical universe. Everything you see and don't see is imbued with magical potential. We've been taught to believe that the things around us are material, tangible, and immutable substances, but none of that is true. A tree, a rock, the chair you're sitting on, all are composed of energy. As I said before, our world is surrounded by an energetic matrix that connects everything to everything else. This matrix or cosmic web not only envelops Earth, it permeates all things that exist here, and it extends throughout the solar system and beyond. The web pulses with subtle vibrations which witches and other sensitive individuals can feel. Regardless of whether you are consciously aware of these vibrations, you are affected by them, and your own energy vibrations continually affect the matrix. So let's talk more about the law of attraction, because it is a fundamental part of a magical practice and spell work. According to Esther and Jerry Hicks, whose best-selling books have done a great deal to popularize this ancient concept, each and every component that makes up your life experience is drawn to you by the powerful law of attraction's response to the thoughts you think and the story you tell about your life. This means that your ideas contain magnetic power and that you're already bringing to yourself the outcomes you'll experience, even if you don't realize it. What you get is what you see. The ideas and beliefs you hold in your mind are the source of what happens to you. They are the seeds from which your reality grows. Your thoughts, words, and deeds are at the root of your health, wealth, and happiness, or your illness, poverty, and misery. That's not meant to cast blame, but to help you understand the amazing power you have at your fingertips. In magical world, this work, learning to harness and direct your thoughts, is essential to creating successful outcomes. Look around at your life circumstances. If you don't like something, know that you possess the power to change it by first changing your thoughts. Everything in the world emits energy of some kind, and everything has a unique energy signature. Sometimes the signature is described as corresponding to a particular level of vibration. Higher vibrational levels usually are considered more spiritual and closer to the deities. Lower vibration indicates something more material. So let's talk about your personal energy centers. Just as your physical body has internal organs that enable it to perform various tasks necessary for survival, you also have non-physical organs or energy centers that play an important part in your well-being. Asian health and healing practices such as acupuncture, Ayurvedic medicine, Reiki, yoga deal with the movement of energy through your body, especially as it relates to these dynamic energy centers known as the chakras. The word chakra means wheel because to sensitive people who can perceive them, these orb-like energy centers resemble spinning wheels or spirals. However, most individuals can't perceive them, nor they can be quantified using conventional medicine tools. Although many chakras exist through the body, more than 400, we're primarily concerned with the 7 major chakras that roughly align vertically from the base of your spine to the top of your head. Each serves a particular function as a locus of energy that nourishes your body, mind, and spirit. When your chakras are in balance, your intuitive and psychic abilities are at their strongest, and you can draw upon their energy to work magic effectively. You'll find a number of spells in the second part of this course that involve working with the energy of the chakras. Now, the Kundalini, or also called the mystical serpent, according to mystical Eastern wisdom, the divine essence of all chakras is Kundalini. Kundalini is depicted as a serpent coiled around herself 3.5 times. The serpent sleeps at the base of the spine and awakens through yoga, breathwork, and other practices with a rattle or a hiss. She slowly uncoils herself and begins her ascent, traveling up through each chakra center, opening and activating it as she goes. Each major chakra is associated with a color and a significant symbol, which are all variations of the lotus flower. Use these symbols as guides to understanding and integrating these vital energies so that you may experience the benefits. You will find lots of pictures of the chakras online and in books to help you connect with them further. We're going to go through some of the major chakras. The root chakra. The root chakra is located at the base of the spine and is linked with the color red. The energy center deals with all issues pertaining to survival. It is your connection to the earth. Many flight or fight responses and animal instincts are stored there. The root chakra is also concerned with security, your sense of self, and your confidence. When you activate the root chakra, you embrace your primal nature as an integrated and necessary part of your higher self. This chakra also affects your interactions with the material world. If your root chakra is balanced, you're likely to feel secure with your place in the world and your ability to cope with any hardships that may come your way. Blockages in the root chakra, however, may lead to feelings of inadequacy, insecurity, and a lack of self-confidence, which can interfere with everything you embark on, including spell work. You can strengthen your root chakra by meditating and envisioning a glowing red ball of energy at the base of your spine, continually growing brighter and stronger. The sacral chakra. Located just below the navel, the sacral chakra is associated with sex, desire, pleasure, and fulfillment. Its color is orange. Your carnal instincts reside here in this realm of procreation and sensuality. When you open and balance your sacral chakra, you accept yourself as a sexual being who seeks pleasure. Obviously, this chakra affects the spells you do for love. In addition to its correlation with sexuality, the sacral chakra impacts other kinds of desire as well. Your passionate hopes, dreams, and aspirations dwell here too. If your sacral chakra is balanced, you're likely to feel comfortable with your sexuality. You may also be adept at understanding and expressing your own needs on many levels, and you can find ways to make sure your needs are met. A deficiency or blockage in the sacral chakra may lead to excessive inhibition, as well as feelings of discomfort regarding sexuality and perhaps pleasure in general. Consequently, you might limit your ability as a creative being and as a spell worker, for doing magic spells is a creative endeavor. When your sacral chakra is balanced, you easily connect with your own needs and desires and your ability to attract what you seek. Visualize a spinning vortex of bright orange light just below your navel to activate your sacral chakra. These are the first two chakras. In the next module, we're going to continue with the solar plexus chakra, the heart chakra, the throat chakra, the third eye chakra, and finally, how to do visualization with the crown chakra. I'll see you then.